Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bandlab Plus Coffee. It's time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent Bandlab track. Today we've got NIZHNY KRAY with PLOHO. I apologize if I completely butchered your name. With that in mind, as I like to say, to the lab!
Let the music unlock your heart. It's time to collaborate. You're part of the family.
To the lab! NIZHNY KRAY here on Bandlab, reppin'. 43 followers. I think we can do better, especially with this kind of music. I really dug this song when I first heard it. It is something that we don't hear a lot. Genre-wise, it's hard for me to place now. All of my musical knowledge is in the pop and punk realm, so that could be why. But it's at Bitminer, Bitminer from Russia. Let's take a listen. That was an excellent fade in. Excellent fade in. Easy chord progressions are the most memorable chord progressions. Don't forget. That background guitar. Dun, 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 dun. That's really well done. I love that shiny guitar strum. So good. Reminds me of a song called Bizarre Love Triangle. So good. We have some lyrics down here.
Просил их рождаться ростками. Все будет гладко, растает снег, найдется закладка.
Man.
Все будет гладко, растает снег.
I haven't even been commentating well because I've been so focused on the music. Everything has its place. I've got my swelling synth in the background, but it's accentuated with like these excellent sounds and things that just get added in to move us from one element to the other, to give our ears something to do. Not to mention this really crispy, bright guitar that I love. I don't know if that's flanger that I'm hearing or some kind of wah, but it is great. Yes, this is an excellent way to end this song. Wow, KRAY, what an excellent track. Let me first and foremost say something that may not be a compliment to everyone, but I mean this in the most complimentary way here. This just gave me the best Guitar Hero vibes there was this old game from like, I don't know, almost 20 years ago called Guitar Hero. And they had some of the best rock and roll tracks, rock, grunge, 80s. I'm really getting that like crunchy 80s vibe, that behind the scenes live music scene vibe. And in this game, they just always had the most intense low mids that were so pleasing to the ear. And when I say low mids, I mean on the frequency spectrum when you EQ something, when you equalize a track. This is just giving me all of the best vibes. I was at a loss for commentating because I was so focused on everything that was happening in the music. What an excellent song. This also goes to a place where I often say that music transcends language. I don't speak Russian, but I speak music, as do most people. Whether they speak the same dialect you do is irrelevant. Most people speak music. And seeing the lyrics and then hearing the track, it all comes together in this emotional way that you really can't get with something else. This is a pretty singular experience to music. So, KRAY, two things I love. One I want more of. Man, that really bright guitar that would strum every time you'd run into the chorus and that was playing throughout was so great. And I think it's my favorite part of the song. But then the bass line going on in the background, it's going to get loud. We're going to play more. Dun, 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 dun. The bass is super complimentary. The bass is super complimentary to the rest of the song. It's not overwhelming. A lot of modern music, our bass is our loudest instrument next to the drums. And this is mixed in a way where it is completely in tune with the rest of the track, and I love it. So I love that guitar, that bright guitar. I love how the bass fits into the track. If there was one thing I want more of on your track, it's some ad-libbing, because you have such a strong lyrical bass in here, and I think that your content is, it runs deep. It's got a lot to say. I would love to hear some background ad-libs, whether they be your vocal or perhaps like a female vocalist that's super washed out and verby. I think that's the one thing that I want to hear. Overall, I don't know why the song only has 28 plays. It's got one of our likes now because it's phenomenal. And let's go ahead and leave our comment. I was at a loss for commentating on the spot because I was so entranced. What a great track. Thank you for making cool things. Boom. In fact, we're going to add this to our I Vibe playlist. You can check out all of the DJTatious playlists on my page. I Vibe is just tracks where, man, I'm really digging them and feeling them. They come over to that playlist, and that one gets updated every once in a while. Forkable jams are songs that you can go and add your own touch to. Attempting such spectacular feats are collaborations I've done with other people. And then, of course, Covers Keep Us Warm is a collection of cover songs, if that's what you would rather listen to. So we're going to add this to I Vibe for the day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Bandlab Plus Coffee. And we will see you next time.